Hi there, I'm Brenda Bauer, helping you be healthy and profitable. And today we have 3 tips to take breakfast from just regular to healthy, from typical to healthy, right? So with Fork Fighters and our tribe, we get to start where we are and just make one simple change and just start moving forward. And I love it because this has been like a decade transition for me, right? And so I just love sharing with other people tips and tricks that have worked, things that work for mamas with their kiddos, because oh my gosh, how much time do we spend feeding our families or thinking about feeding our families and then talking with our girlfriends about feeding our families? Okay, so here we go, right? Tip number 1. And if you know me, you probably know this is my favorite go-to breakfast, and it's smoothies, right? So last time we went live, we talked about toasts and grains and how to up level those. But if you really want to take your breakfast to the next level, hey Rachel, I would encourage you to consider moving toasts and a lot of grains out of your breakfast. And if you want to know more about that, just message me and we can have a conversation about why that might be something you would want to consider. So smoothies are just like the easiest way to do that, right? It's quick, it's convenient. And then also, some of us have been coached to take an Ensure or a Pediasure or a Slim Fast. And I would really encourage you to be a label reader. Turn it over, read the nutrition facts, read the ingredients. And my rule of thumb at my house is if I can't pronounce it or grow it, then I'm probably not supposed to be eating it, right? Okay, so doesn't mean I do grow all my own things. It just means if I didn't know how to, then I probably shouldn't be putting it in my mouth. Okay, so smoothies are amazing. I have a 100-page cookbook, or not cookbook because we're not cooking, recipe book of smoothies. If that interests you, just put that in the comments. Smoothie recipes, I will let you know. I'm also, for the first 5 people that comment and say they want free sample, I have a smoothie that I absolutely love. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel so confident as a mom to give it to my preteen girls. I know that it's not gonna put any heavy metals or weird animal proteins or hormones in their little adolescent bodies, right? I love that. And then it keeps me full for like 4 hours and my cravings are better. So if you're curious and you wanna know, again, the first 5 people that type in free sample, I'm gonna mail you a sample of my favorite thing, okay? Because it's also Favorite Things Month. And then you can also do, hey Andrea, we can also do smoothie bowls too. So some people don't feel satisfied. Hey Aileen, they don't feel satisfied just drinking their breakfast, right? And so this gives you something to chew. I did that this morning with blueberries and vanilla. It was absolutely amazing. Okay, tip number 2, muffins and bars. Okay, but you just talked about grains and toast, right? Okay, there's amazing recipes for muffins, for granola bars, for protein bars, protein bites. That cookbook or that recipe book for smoothies I mentioned has a whole section on protein bites. I also have a 6-week muffin recipe that some of you have asked for, so that's still available if you want it. And that's a great make ahead thing, right? Muffins and bars, you can do that if you're a weekend food prep person, and you can have those quick and ready to go for the whole week. Okay, and then tip 3 is eggs. And oh my gosh, somebody posted the funniest video of Back to the Future of eating breakfast. And so they were sitting there with the eggs and the toast and the bacon on the plate, right? And then this future guy zaps in from the pantry, wait, don't eat that, eggs are gonna kill you, the cholesterol. And they're like, cholesterol? Because they're in 1952 or something, right? And then they're like, okay, well I guess we need to, and they get started doing something else, and he comes back and he's like, wait, we were just kidding, eggs, they're fine, right? Okay, so I don't know what camp you're in on eggs. What I love is fruits and vegetables never go out of style, ever. But Eggs, unless you have a cholesterol issue, I think they're okay to eat once in a while. Like I wouldn't recommend 2 eggs every day, day in and day out. But you can do muffin cups where you can do little mini quiches. You can do big quiches. You can do, I saw some egg breakfast casseroles for the slow cooker. And the other thing that I love is to take greens from my tower garden, like literally go out, pick my greens, bring them in, chop them, saute them, crack a couple eggs over them, and have like a little egg omelet or egg frittata. And it's a quick way to add greens in the morning, something that we often don't think of as being a breakfast food. But they're fantastic for us to get our digestive system woken up. So, okay, love for you to comment and just say that you were here and you watched, because guess what? When you do that, it helps more people see this. So if you got value out of it, love for you to comment, love for you to consider sharing it, and also love for you to consider signing up for my blog at forkfighter.com. Thanks, guys. Have a great Thursday and a better breakfast tomorrow.